Morning. I don't think we've ever shown you, but when we come to Blackpool, this is where we actually stay. So you could park on the that's Christine waving. You could park on the coach park on the weir. So it's one of them ones where I think it's about 13 quid, I think it works out at, for 24 hours. It says you're not allowed to stay overnight, but it is pretty much tolerated, to be fair. So it says overnight camping, sleeping in any vehicle is forbidden, but to be quite honest, it gets full of camper vans on here. There's a van down there, so 1, 2, 3 plus us is 4. When you come in the summer, it's full of them. There'll be several of them on here. Anyway, we're off for some breakfast now. There's the tower in the background. There we are. Look at that. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be about a 50% chance of rain. I'm not saying it's not gonna, but there's the sky. Look at that. Beautiful day. Anyway, we're down by Central Pier at the moment. We've been to Mackie D's and had well, I'll tell you what, we both had exactly the same. We had double sausage and egg McMuffin, not as nice as Christine's, but you don't get double sausage when Christine does it. You only get a single sausage.
Yes, that's right.
And
we get bacon on mine.
Yeah, but you get bacon on Christine's, as well as a sausage patty. And I think Christine's hash browns are a little bit bigger as well, to be fair.
No, no.
Anyway, we're lovely. Enjoyed that. Christine had a Fanta orange, and I had I was going to have flat white, but generally when you get a flat white, it's a smaller cup because it's stronger than a latte. So, but I got a latte and upgraded it. So anyway, right, I enjoyed that. So we're going to have a bit of a walk. Our test of our van was a good job. We came out. We had a little issue with the brakes. I think it's because it's been stood for so long. That's fixed itself. So I applied our Paul's attitude to it, and if you go for long enough, it will repair itself, and it did. So maybe that's a philosophy to take. Still a couple of things though that we've got to do that you forget about. One of them is we need one of the cigarette lighter type things that you plug in, so you can plug your phone into it. We've got loads of them, to be honest, but we want one that's going to do a fast charge. So it needs to be a better quality one, not one that you would pick up from Home Bargains or anything like that. So we need one of them. And the other thing was we paid good money for some really good leads. And yeah, one of them's gone for a walk. So got that to do to sort. We've got to get something as well. Wow, it's got nothing to do with the van, but our potato masher, which belonged to Christine's mum. I think she got it for a 5th birthday present. It's that old. Yeah. Well, the wooden handle's cracked on it. It's a good masher. So we need a new one of them. And because we had the ant issue in the kitchen, Christine's gone proper OTT now. So
no ants anymore.
There's no ants anymore.
There won't be again.
Nothing can survive in that kitchen.
No.
Apart from if you stand there for too long, you'll die yourself. It's that clean and that in there. But I need a box to put my cereal in, a bit like what you have, which to help. I have one for the van.
I won't leave that in the van.
But we could do with one for home. So there is only me that eats cereal, so we could do with that. And then
2 because you have 2 on the go.
Yeah. So we've got that to do. That's pretty much it.
Ant spray as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. And we could do with some ant spray. We've got plenty of ant powder, but the spray is quite a good one to have. We like to keep one of them in the van, and some slug spray, like yours if you can find it, if it's any good. We're having trouble finding it, so if I haven't asked you, could you kindly have a look at what make and model that is, so we can order some ourselves. Anyway, I don't think we're going to do tonight. We're going to spend the day here and then make our way home. We've done everything that we need to do. We can get on and get our other bits and pieces ordered. If we stay here tonight, we'll only go out and spend, I don't know,
35 quid.
yeah, well, it'll be more than that. So you're looking at because Christine drinks pints.
And half as well.
Well, yeah. She after.
And you had more than me.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, there you
After
go,
4 pints, Christine went on to halves.
Yeah, but you had more than me. You said you want
yeah.
pint, I said no, and you went to get your own.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and a pint of beer's pretty
£5
much about a £5 odd. So, you know, you're looking at well over 10 quid, 11 quid a time.
Yeah.
And we had half a dozen.
Yeah.
So,
Cheap at the warm.
you know, that's, you're talking like 60 quid
Yeah.
by the time we've finished messing about. So it were good. If we went out tonight, it'd be another 60 quid.
Say enough.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I bet that's you ringing me. Ah, it wasn't you rudely interrupting me. It was the NHS with a reminder for me eye appointment on Tuesday for my eyes test, you know, the diabetic eye thing. So for me to go and do that.
We'll walk there.
We're walking there, I've just been told. Mind, it is a good walk, to be fair.
It's not that far, is it?
No, but it's a nice walk. If you like walking through Bolton. Yeah, lovely day though. Really nice. Nice,
Rained
it's
hard
pretty
last night,
quiet.
though,
Yeah.
didn't it?
God, by heck, it didn't have chuck it down last night. It sailed down. We missed it. I mean, we went out to pub early doors, stopped there till about I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that, and then came back. Went in. Well, we went in 2 pubs, to be fair. First one went in, which was Soul Suite, which plays a lot of like northern soul music, and it's full of people of our age pretty much in there. And then we come out of there, and there's a new little pub open called Cowboys. It's an American themed thing. Plays what I call shit kicking music.
Line dancing.
So if you've ever seen them line dancing, that's the kind of thing, that's what it looks like they're doing. He's kicking shit. So, and Christine likes that shit kicking stuff, so
Yeah,
we went in there and we had a pint in there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I had half.
Yeah, Christine had half and felt a bit out of place because everybody got a Stetson on, and the guy stood outside, he was kind of encouraging you to come in the bar,
By dancing.
was doing some line dancing routine thing on his own without any music, which was quite impressive. But he just looked like he was kicking shit, so anyway, that kind of sums up where we are, I think, now, and what we did last night and what's coming today. That's something new. So they're building an upside down house. Obviously not open yet, still do some work and that lot like inside, but we've been to a couple of them. We went to one in Innsbruck, which was there, and we've been to one in Manchester. Looks like Blackpool's got one now, so
That might be our next
Maybe
one.
that one will be one that we'll visit. We'll see. Depends on how much they want to charge you to get in it, I suppose, is the thing. But yeah, upside down house. And we're now at the South Pier.
Oh, tell you that about the vegan wine we saw.
Oh yeah,
How weird is that?
yeah, we'd never seen it before, but we were in the, can't remember where we were. Own Bargains, I think. It was Own Bargains. And want to walk on the pier?
Yeah.
Onto Own Bargains, and they were doing a vegan wine, which struck me as being very strange because I thought wine was made out of grapes anyway. I didn't think that there was anything that had anything to do with animals in
Sarah
it.
drinks wine.
And
Vegan wine.
Sarah's a wine drinker, so you know, I mean, do they put something in wine that makes it what it is, that's got an animal-based product?
Yeah, that's a vegan
I
wine,
don't
isn't it?
know. Anyway, deal or no deal? No deal.
Well, clearly not.
It's not.
No, thank
No
you.
thanks, mate. Nice to have a little bit of walk on this pier. I haven't been down here for a long time.
No, we haven't got one.
No. This is probably the best kept pier out of the three. The nicest
Really
one.
bright was quite nice as well.
Yeah, but yeah, that was true. Yeah, Brighton Pier was quite nice.
First time I've been there.
And yeah, made a nice change. Now you've had that little bit of music coming on it, there'll be a what they call it on it, a copyright will crop up. You've only got to get a tiny bit of music on it, just a blast like that, you get a copyright on the video. Anyway, I don't really worry about it.
For a loanee, Cameron Archer and Ross Stewart, who's been in fine form right now, but it's Laren who gets the nod ahead of Stewart up front.
You get a lot of jocks here, so hence probably the Scotch football.
Bragg, and then Yanders in midfield, and a front four of Fellows.
Oh, they've got Premier League up there, look. Bit of Foreigner. Oh, the music that was on before was Pretenders. Very quiet today.
Everybody sit up, hold tight, here you go.
Good old waltzers. Take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It's finally found me. This here, look, this Sky Screamer, as you sit in the chair there, look, and then they taut these elastic, and then they fire you out of it into the sky. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. No diving or jumping on this pier. It's not permitted. Offenders will be prosecuted. Looks nice to see today, to be fair. I remember we came here when COVID was just coming to an end. I think you were still restricted on, there were certain restrictions, but you could go out. We came here and that sea was like a turquoisey colour, wasn't it? It was absolutely fantastic. And we thought it had got something to do with, because the whole world was at a standstill, so therefore, you know, people weren't driving, there was nothing really happening, that the sea and everything was healing itself. But actually it turns out it's not that. Can't remember what it was now.
It's when there's no waves. It's a lot of it's sand.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it's the sand that made it like that. There's no waves, but I can't remember if there was any waves. I don't remember it wasn't, so it was in though, wasn't it? The tide was in. It was gorgeous. Stunning. Yeah, like the Maldives. So,
that, 25 quid for that.
Wow.
No, you chuck you in the air.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
And you find a bit on top.
See, for Christine going on that, a 25 quid. A 25 quid for a go. The price is scarier than going on it, isn't it, Christine? Anyway. 25 quid.
You go on again,
and
it's £10 each. Go on twice.
And it's one of them.
20 quid second time.
Yeah, for the pair of us to go on, 50 quid.
Fill you with confidence, does it?
Christy says they're mending it, so don't fill you with confidence. Can't beat the old waltzers though.
I don't like them. Make me sick.
Well, they're playing some good music. Woke up this morning and the sun is gone. Having the music to start my day. It's myself with the winter sun. Close my eyes and just slip away. Pleasure Beach, and I think you're dreaming. Christine banging her phone, got her steps in. I see my Mary Ann walking away. That's why you generally have to brave people as you walk down here, to try and tout you into having a go on something. Dubai strawberries. Hope to put the price up. Strawberries are strawberry, innit? I don't think it really matters where it comes from. But yeah, it was a nice little walk along the pier. Forgot what they called it there for a minute. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not quite sniffing as much as what I was before. So Well, that takes us down to the end of the pier. There's one of the new trams, look. They've extended part of that, runs round and into town now as well. We're at the RNLI in Blackpool, and you can come up and have a look at the boats. Look. There's this big one and then two smaller ones. Look. Dry suit. And then a few bits of pieces there, look, helmets and some of the stuff that's that they've done. Kids try on suit. Look.